Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And it has been a long way to come here, actually. Not to this forest, of course, this is just where I live. But it has been a long way in a spiritual way. My life has just has gone a long way. Um, I used to be a Catholic. I am raised actually in a Catholic family. Every Sunday I went to church. I was even a servant of the church. Uh, did my communion and believed was very firmly believed in all of this Jesus and God and Yahweh. Yeah, I was actually not really that I loved this God, but the stories that my family told me about this God made me fear him. It was actually fear that I felt for him, and that is why I bow down for this Yahweh figure or this Jesus figure. I so yeah later on I quit going to church, quit doing this, and actually the older that I became, the lesser that I believed all of this stuff in Christianity and things like that. I was becoming an atheist when I was 14 years old. And then that didn't take long because on the day of my birthday, 18 years old, I stepped into the dragon's path. But I didn't want actually this. I wanted to have explanations. I don't want to accept something without explanations. So I searched down for explanations. And was so beautiful, but I still didn't want to accept the dragon because the dragon felt too perfect. I mean, I'm not worthy of that, I said. So I do not accept this path. And then the dragon, my dragon that is still next to me, took me along to the dragon's realms. 5 months. 5 months to convince me of the dragon. To convince me to go on the dragon's path. And my brothers and sisters, that place is paradise. I didn't want to leave. I was still here, acting like a zombie, just in a trance for 5 months. Didn't know that I was alive. Just did my thing like a robot. That was just on automatic pilot. I even hurt myself. A lot of scratches. And then when I came back, it was wow. Oh, the dragon is everything. The dragon is everywhere. I said it to everyone, can't you see? The purity of the dragon. This should be your god. Bow down for the dragon. And yeah, of course, no one takes it serious. And when I said there is a dragon by my side, and and it was amazing. But there were also times that I was very confused in my path. I the dragon did stuff. I did stuff that I didn't understand. I had voices in my head that I said I'm going crazy right now. And we all have this point. Everyone on the dragon's path, this point that we are saying, now I'm becoming crazy. That is because we know what it is. We know how it sounds. It's something totally new. Like having these voices in your head, like doing stuff that you never expect you to do, becoming draconic more, inside and out. You don't expect things like that, and of course you're going to say some at some point, now I'm going crazy. So yeah, but there was also times that I was afraid on my path, because there were times that my Christian instinct said this could be a manipulation of a spirit, of a malevolent spirit, maybe. This could be a bad spirit that is just hypnotizing me and attached to me because of that. Ah, actually, oh my goodness, that moment, yeah, that made me a bit afraid and unsure. But then I felt the dragon and I saw the dragon and I saw everything. I mean, I can even hear what the dragon thinks. That is, they cannot keep a secret from you. Like you can look through them just like they can look through you, and they have nothing to hide. They tell you and show you everything you need to see and to hear. So actually, I'm not someone who takes something for granted. I needed to have explanations. I needed to know why, and I needed to know why this was all happening, because and that was the feeling that I wasn't feeling worthy to the dragon. So I had to know, why do I deserve it to be under your shadow? Actually, that is because there are so many of us on this world, but they just don't shout it from rooftops. So many of us, but unlike the Christian church or whatever, we keep it for ourselves. We keep it hidden. We don't shout it. Actually, it should be shouted from the rooftops, because the dragon deserves to be worshipped. They deserves to be recognized, because there are so many dragons and so many reborn versions of them. You, the third dragon of the dragon eye, you. There are so many of us, and so many dragons that surrounds you. That yeah, and that you just cannot say, oh, just me. No, it's not just me. It's also you and a lot of more people that are that have this gift from nature, this gift from the gods. Um, so yeah, like I said, has been a long way. Um, the the moments that someone said, of course, this is an evil spirit, this is a malevolent spirit, blah blah blah. I heard it all. I have heard it all the time. I mean, if I had just €1 every time someone says devil or devil worshipper to me, yeah, then I would be rich. And yeah, first, actually, I was attracted to Wicca. Maybe I could find some explanations over there to the Wicca community. But oh my dragon goodness, I will never forget how nasty those people could be. I mean, just I was trying to ask, does anyone have any experience with dragon spirits? And then, of course, all of these reactions: dragons, dragons, what the hell, dragons don't exist. What are you talking about? And yeah, I was surprised that there was so many nasty people in the witches community, that were so bitchy against me. I mean, those were doesn't even seem like witches. Those wanted to be a witch just to be to stand out before their parents or something like that. That have large problems or something like that. I mean, I didn't fit in there. I wanted to go away from there. I mean, uh, Wicca. It's not Wicca that we are. It's Draconic Wicca, and Draconic Wicca is a pagan left-hand spirituality. Let me tell you something about left-hand spirituality. That is individual. That is a spirituality that doesn't have leaders or priests or something like that. This is just yours, and that is what we all take on the Dragon's Path. We take a left-hand spirituality. Some people just say, no, it's not left, it's all of them. It's no. The difference between left and right. Right is like I said, it's in a group, and you are led by someone to say what you have to do. In the left-hand spirituality, it's all about you and you alone. You are your own boss, and the dragon, you form your own circle where no one else is allowed in. You see, that is left-hand spirituality, and that is what we follow. In some perspectives, left-hand spirituality can be seen as something bad and evil, because you are not led by someone, so no money, no power, no wealth. I mean, you cannot abuse a left-hand spirituality. Then you have to pull it to right-hand spirituality if you want to abuse it, if you want to have money from this, like this Catholic Church that I have. See all of these churches, how wealthy, how much money they have, how many buildings that they have. And here I'm sitting just in a forest made by my dragon gods, in the wind, also in the earth. I mean, I don't need buildings, I don't need money and wealth, and that is also what left-hand spirituality is. They don't need that. The dragon is saying, come to me, come to the forest, come to the rivers, and there I'll have more energy to talk to you. But in a building like that, that is why I left Catholicism, because it felt so hypocritical. A vow of poverty, yeah, right, of course. It feels bad. Even Wicca, with all of their priests and all of their pretending to love gods, to play around with magic. Magic cannot be played around with. I mean, why do they cut my forests and build churches? Why is humanity so dark? That is why I don't like them. That is why there is a great gap between dragons and humans, and we are in between them. So every time when I see a church in the world and seeing how forests like this are cut down, then I say, wow, you worship the wrong gods. So it has been a long way, a very long way. I realized much more. I learned a lot more. I learned about myself, about the earth, about the real gods, about humanity. I learned about it all. All of them whispered to me by dragons and myself. The more you grow on the dragon's path, the more you know, and the stronger you will become. My brothers and sisters, don't fear the dragon. Just go for it, 100%. Don't say like the same like me, like no, 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 no. Just go 100% for it. This is your destiny. This is your fate. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.